Carmen Sandiego.
It's the mix. It's in the mix.
Awesome. My name is Jaime Escalante. I told my kids that they will be living and working in space. They don't believe me, so we made a show about it. It's on PBS. Watch it.
Coming to 13, March 31st. Join us.
Major funding for this afternoon's programming is provided by the Helena Rubinstein Foundation, a longtime supporter of outstanding children's television.
Hello, Uncle Wilt.
Goodbye.
Where are you going?
The Wheel of Destiny.
Okay.
Where's Uncle Wilt, children?
The Wheel of Destiny.
The wheel of what? Find Uncle Wilt!
What and where is the Wheel of Destiny?
Sounds dopey enough to be on Earth. Let's see.
Yep, Earth again. How could he forget about his radio interview tomorrow?
How? He's a space shot, and I'm not filling in for him this time. He's going to have to explain his new book by himself. I don't even remember the title.
Fun in Free Fall. Black hole diving for intermediates.
Right. Just keep an eye on that radar screen. We've got to find him.
Roger.
Why'd you call me Roger?
Oh, I meant affirmative.
Why would you call me that?
Never mind. Nice barking job, Allison. Where are we?
Let's find out. Latitude 33 degrees north, longitude 118 west. We're in Los Angeles, California. Population 7 million. The television and motion picture capital of the planet. There are about 1 million people working in the industry and another 3 million waiters who are trying to.
Yeah, and one eccentric uncle.
We'd better get going.
Yeah, we're scorching daylight. Excuse me. Can you help us find the Wheel of Destiny?
Why? Do you know someone on the show? Can you get me on?
No, we just...
Then you'll just have to watch it on TV like the rest of us fans.
And where might that be?
Channel 3, Einstein. What are you, from another planet or something?
Yes.
Well, try that store over there.
Do you have TV?
I may have one or two left. Here's a beauty now. It's a digital stereo widescreen.
We just want Channel 3 Einstein.
Uncle Wilt?
We can meet our last contestant, Wilt Cudlip. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, not much to tell, really. I'm from the planet Neon, where I live with my sister, my niece, and my nephew. I'm just in town on a little jaunt.
What do you do?
What do I do about what?
What do you do for a living?
Oh, I'm a post hole digger.
Okay. Well, Wilt, give that wheel another spin.
I'd like to solve the puzzle. Cessner or lighter?
No. I'm sorry, Wilt.
What do you mean, no? He's right. What a chip.
Could I interest you in this 32-inch stereo?
No, this one's fine.
Well, that's all the time we have today. Congratulations to Derek, the hand model and would-be director, to Frida, the accountant and would-be producer, and to Wilt, the, what did you say you do?
I'm a, fish doctor.
Okay. And to everyone at home, later.
All of our contestants will receive dinner for one at the prestigious Chez Pierre's restaurant in Los Angeles for this evening and this evening only.
All right, Zook. We know where he'll be. I'm not letting him slip through our toes this time. He's doing that interview tomorrow if we have to drag him there.
Hit the switch.
Where's Chez Pierre's restaurant?
Right down the block. Say, can I wrap this baby up?
Okay with me.
Bonsoir, what'll it be?
We're looking for this man. We have reason to believe he's here. Have you seen him?
Do you have any idea how many people we serve here at Chez Pierre's?
No? Do you?
Not really, but it's that big number over there. The 2 followed by 9 zeros.
That's 2 billion people.
Well, we don't serve them all at once.
We happen to know Uncle Wilt's dining at Chez Pierre's tonight. And if we don't find him and bring him home, we're in the slog house.
Maybe he's at another Chez Pierre.
How many are there?
There are 16 Chez Pierre's in the greater Los Angeles area, if you count the valley.
16?
Where are the others?
Here, look. This map covers L.A., and these are our 16 exclusive bistros, but only these 12 locations are open on Mondays. Today is Monday.
Well, so there are 12, not 16. Big deal. That hardly helps. I say we just leave him. It's his problem.
Zook, it's our problem, and we have to solve it. Let's just be calm, take our time, and try some more restaurants so we can narrow this list down. We can do this.
Alison, you seem convinced. I'm with you.
Now, may I take your order? Today's specials are the Mega Burger au poivre avec French fries and escargot nuggets avec bean sprouts.
No, thanks so much anyway. Well, this one's open today, and it's just around the corner. Come on.
Bonsoirs, what'll it be?
We're looking for this man. Have you seen him?
Do you have any idea how many people we serve at Chez Pierre's?
Mm-hmm. 2 billion.
All at once? I never seen the guy.
Have you had any peculiar orders tonight? Maybe a cheeseburger with extra sweet crust?
Cheeseburger? Man, no. This is a vegetarian restaurant.
But Uncle Wilt is a beef eater.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Well, he must be at a Chez Pierre's de Booth. Not all Chez Pierre's are vegetarian, just the ones east of Rodeo in Beverly Hills.
Could you point them out?
Okay. 5 locations are vegetarian. That means there are 11 locations for you rugged booth eaters.
See? That helped. We're down to 8.
Yeah, but...
Let's go, Zook.
Bonsoir, and welcome
Yeah. Have you seen this man?
Oh, certainement. He's the guy who blew it on the Wheel of Destiny tonight.
He also won a free dinner at one of your restaurants, and we need to find him.
Oh, then he wouldn't be here. This store does not participate in such games.
How many stores do participate?
Well, I have to think.
We don't want to put you out.
4. There are 4 who participate. Here.
That means there are only 2 participating stores open today.
And only 1 that's not vegetarian. We did it!
If he's still there, let's go.
Roseanne fires entire network. Good. Bart Simpson signs 3 picture deal.
Uncle Wilt.
Ah, children, how lovely to see you. Care for French fry?
Okay.
No. Do you realize what day it is?
Certainly. It's Monday. And you have no idea how hard it is to find one of these places that's open.
It's not just Monday. It's the Monday before the interview about your book.
Oh, yes, that. Well, I'd love to do it, but tomorrow I'm getting a quiz show agent. Why don't you fill in for me?
They're paying you for it.
I suppose I can always get an agent some other time.
How do you dive in black holes?
I don't know. I made it up.
$1 million. It takes the clock only about 11½ days to tick off 1 million seconds. $1 billion. 1 billion is 1,000 million. It takes the clock about 32 years to tick off 1 billion seconds. 1 billion.
You know, it's not easy being me. You know, back there behind the TV screen all day, all night, just little old me. Facts head full and all that information. Oh, gosh. All that news, sports, weather, news, sports, sitcoms, news, sports, soap operas, news, sports, kid shows. Huh? Square one. News, sports, cartoons, news, sports, news, sports, sitcoms. Whew, it's crowded. Makes me feel kind of...
lonely.
Lonely in a crowd. So, I got to wondering how crowded you are. You know what? I found out there's about 250 million of you humans in the USA. Know what else I found out? You humanoid-type persons are spread around unevenly. I got that watching a nature show. You see, some places are crowded with people. Other places have nobody. Just furry little animals. Cute. The term for that is population density. It means how dense or stupid a population is. No! Rewind. It means how crowded a place is. How many people there are, say, per square mile, if everyone was spread out evenly. Some places are really, really crowded. Little New Jersey really packs them in. It's the state with the highest density. 1,035 people per square mile. Now, if your TV was a square mile, New Jersey's density would look like this. Amazing! Great Big Alaska's density looks more like this. 1 person per square mile. Hey, neighbor! Come hither! Hey! How crowded is it where you are? You can figure it out. Take Rhode Island. Please. It's got a population of about, 1 million people. It's got an area of about, 1,000 square miles. Divide the population by the area and you get the density. About 1,000 people per square mile. Pretty good. Hey, what if Rhode Island threw a party and invited the whole country? Everybody, come on, we'd all go. The whole country for the weekend. Wow, 250 million people in 1,000 square miles. That comes to, 250,000 people per square mile. Yo, get down.
Get dense.
Of course, parking would be a problem. We'd probably have to rent out a couple more states for that. And then picking music everybody would like and figuring out who'd bring the chips and the dip. Oh, well. On a second thought, maybe I'll just spend the weekend back here watching news, sports, sitcoms, news, sports, kid shows. Yay!
Wanna be anything you wanna be. Anything you wanna be, you got to know, man. Wanna be anything you wanna be. Anything you wanna be, you got to know, man. You wanna be a doctor, you wanna be a nurse. You wanna fly a jet plane, you got to know math first. You wanna coach football, run a baseball team, operate computers, be whatever you dream. You wanna be anything you wanna be. Anything you wanna be, you got to know, man. Wanna be anything you wanna be. Anything you wanna be, you got to know, man. Wanna be a stunt man, a scientist, a photographer, an archaeologist, a firefighter, a detective, fighting fires and crime. You'll have to work with a lot of numbers, using math all the time. Wanna be anything you wanna be. Anything you wanna be, you got to know, man. Wanna be anything you wanna be. Anything you wanna be, you got to know, man. You got to know, man.
The story you are about to see is a fib, but it's short. The names are made up, but the problems are real.
It was Friday, 9:43 a.m., and rich New Yorkers were getting set to leave town and go to their weekend homes. New Yorkers who weren't so rich went out of town, too. They just stood in New Jersey until Sunday night and then walked back. My partner is George Franklin. The boss is Joe Greco. My name is Tuesday. I'm a mathematician. A young model boat enthusiast named Trudy Ebbtide had enlisted our services to help her find a real sunken ship of Revolutionary War vintage. The case was becoming a mishmash, so we decided to look at scenes from earlier episodes to get our mish mashed and our mash mished. Trudy's distant relative had been skipper of a British ship commissioned the HMS Twain in 1775.
Well, Trudy, if the Twain contained treasure, why hasn't someone dived for it before now?
No one knew where she sank, even though Gramps left diaries and junk that had been in the family for 200 years.
So why didn't your family...
Well, they were in code.
Trudy explained how she had decoded the material and located the sunken ship off Hamilton, Bermuda. She hired a treasure hunter named Bogey Queeg.
When I explained my story to Captain Queeg, he agreed to help me locate her.
So you went to Bermuda?
Yes, and using sonar.
Pat, sonar is sort of an underwater radar which detects submerged ships by means of sound waves.
Yes, I know, George. I used to have one. Trudy and Bogey Queeg went to the location, found the ship, but before they could dive, the compass on the ship began to swirl out of control, and they heard moaning sounds?
Yes, and then Captain Queeg said, "Oh no, it's the devil in the triangle, we've got to get out."
And?
We did. That was 4 days ago. I got on a plane and came back home. Broke. Frankly.
Trudy asked us to accompany her to Bermuda, where she hoped to put together a second attempt, and we did. It was there we met a real live pirate, Long John Silverplate, and his parrot, Howard. Trudy says you might be willing to take us to the location of the HMS Twain, Long John.
I give Queeg a tinkle on the hooter about the sonar, and he said he'd nip on aboard.
Oh, he said he phoned Queeg and he'll drop by.
When Queeg arrived, George said,
Captain Queeg, we'd like to know if we can borrow your sonar to find the Twain.
Well, sure, why not? In fact, I'll even go along and show you how it works, okay?
I thought you were afraid of the Bermuda Triangle, Captain Queeg.
Yellowbeard Queeg! Yellowbeard Queeg!
Tell him to stop it. I won't have you birds laughing behind my back. And I'm not afraid, I'm respectful. And it'll pay you to be likewise, okay?
Queeg hooked up his sonar and things were fine for a while, when suddenly, as we neared the dive site, we heard the moans. Then the compass went out of control, and we turned around and made it back to port.
Now do you believe me? There is truth in the Devil's Triangle, I kid you not. I'll never go back there, and if you're smart, you won't either. Goodbye.
There was nothing more to do, so we returned to New York, and in the Mathnet office, Trudy got a phone call about her friend, Captain Queeg.
He just filed for salvage rights for HMS Twain, and he got them.
Salvage rights? That means nobody else can dive for.
That's right. Now he owns Gramps' ship. Lock, stock, and barrel. He's making a dive tomorrow. We're sunk.
And this brief reminder that in
Pat!
George.
What are you watching this trash for?
George, Donna White is covering Queeg's dive by satellite from Bermuda.
Hey! That's Trudy. What's she doing on the show?
If you quiet down, we might find out.
You know, because of your calculations, we understand that Captain Philip Francis Bogey Queeg has indeed located the HMS Twain.
That's right.
Well, I got to ask you, a lot of my audience is wondering, what the heck? Why aren't you on that dive?
Because Queeg gypped me out of it, that's why.
Whoa, hold on here, young lady. We had Captain Queeg on this stage And I'm a fine judge of character. The men seemed upright and honest to me. But okay, let's say that what you're saying is true. You must be pretty embittered, huh? You did all the work, he gets all the treasure?
I guess you could say I'm not a happy camper.
Well, then, at this juncture, let me pose this query. Excuse me, what? He's back on land? Ladies and gentlemen, we understand Captain Philip Francis Bogey Quigg is back on land, and he's ready to reveal that booty that he's recovered. So why don't we go live now to our studio down in Bermuda where, yes, there he is. Bogey Quigg is standing by. Hey, Bogey, you look terrific there. Can you hear me okay?
Yes. Good morning, MP.
Did you find the ship, Bogey?
Yes.
Well, then, I guess you're one rich man, right, Captain?
Wrong. The ship was empty.
Empty? That's not possible.
There were Belgian stones for ballast, some dishes and utensils, but no gold or silver. The dive was a bust. I never should have believed that dumb kid.
Good. Serves him right.
What about Trudy? She's got to be heartbroken. She needed proof to clear her forefather's name.
Let me get this straight. You're saying you found nothing else?
I found the manifest.
That, of course, is the list of crew and supplies, but...
Yes, it was a minimum crew with just enough supplies to sustain them. The Twain was carrying nothing to aid the Brits in the war.
Bogey, forgive my incredulity here, but you're not holding out on my audience, are you?
I kid you not. I have pictures that show the sunken hull is empty. Oh, I also found the captain's log. It indicates nothing unusual either.
Well, what can I say except tough luck? Thanks for joining us. You look great. See you next time. Okay, Miss Eptide, how do you explain that?
Well, if he's telling the truth, I'll have to take another look at my material. I know the ship was loaded with valuables plus secret orders. I'll just have to start over again.
Well, you do that, we'll do this. Take a look.
Do you suppose Quigg is lying?
No reason to. He owns the salvage rights.
Could he have just missed it?
1,500 pounds of silver and 1,000 pounds of gold plus precious gems. That's a cargo that's difficult to miss.
You're right.
Of course, we don't know how she determined what's on board. Maybe that's where she messed up.
Ooh, I'm late for an appointment. Something wrong, George?
Mathnet, frankly. Oh, hello, Trudy. What's up? What? Are you okay? We'll be right there. That was Trudy. Someone's broken into her apartment. We'll call the guys in burglary, and then we'll roll. They stole your granddad's papers? And you noticed a sweet smell.
The smell is gone, but so is a copy of the papers. I made 2 copies, but they missed this. The original.
What's this, Trudy?
Well, that's where the HMS Twain now rests.
Alas, ma think not altitude 1236.
Uh-huh. It's an anagram. An anagram, you know, mixed up letters that make up other words when you rearrange them.
Uh-huh. And from alas, ma think not altitude, you've got...
Well, it took me forever, but here's what I got. Thank at Hamilton latitude.
And 1236?
Latitude 32 degrees, 16 minutes. It's just south of Hamilton, the capital of Bermuda. Figured the ship sank there.
What do I didn't give the longitude?
Simple. Longitude wasn't standardized until 1884. I guess it was all the information he had at the time.
You found this in Gramps' sea chest?
Actually, no. This was found in a glass bottle that washed up on a shore in Nova Scotia and somehow got back to Gramps.
What an amazing story. Nice figuring out.
A lot of good it did, but I'm going to keep trying.
Maybe we could try, too. You said you had another copy?
You bet, Mr. Frankly. I keep it well hidden. There's an awful lot of junk in there, but you'll have fun trying to solve the mystery.
Trudy's Gramps certainly was an eclectic son of a sea cook.
I'll say. He wrote letters, poems.
Sea shanties, anagrams. George? I'll be back.
It'll take 2 hours like the last time.
George, didn't Trudy tell you something about her forefather's stuff being found in Nova Scotia?
Yes, but why?
Question's not why, but how.
What do you mean, how? He put it in a bottle and floated to Nova Scotia. Remember, they didn't find it for months.
George, you couldn't have. Look.
The Gulf Stream, so what?
That's a very strong current.
So the bottle floated into the Gulf Stream and ended up in Nova Scotia.
No. If the bottle was dropped here, the current would have carried it to Spain or Portugal. It couldn't have reached Nova Scotia.
Benny, you're right. So that means if the bottle was found in Nova Scotia...
It had to have been dropped closer to the coast of the United States.
But his message said it sank at Hamilton, latitude 32 degrees, 16 minutes.
Maybe there are still more Hamiltons.
More Hamiltons? On the same latitude?
Hey, it's a possibility. I'll check, okay?
Good idea. Boy, listen to this. What a duo, what a pair. They're a couple beyond compare. What a twosome, what a duet. With a twin like her, I'm sorry we met. You know, I'm beginning to think Trudy's Gramps was 3 sheets to the wind when he wrote some of this stuff.
Let me see that. Duo, pair, twosome? I guess he was really into Twains.
Pardon?
Twain. It's an old English word, means two.
HMS Twain. His Majesty's Ship 2. Huh.
Mathnet, Tuesday. Oh, hello, Trudy. You think you found your mistake? Great. What else? Yes, Captain Queeg did say he found the log from the Twain. I wondered about that, too. How could there be 2 logs from one ship? What? It sounds like you're saying blame Earl. Trudy? Trudy, what's wrong? George.
What?
Someone just grabbed Trudy. She yelled something and the phone went dead.
"100% of Square One TV is a production of the Children's Television Workshop. This program was made possible by grants from the National Science Foundation, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, and by the financial support of viewers like you.
Corporate funding of Square One TV is provided by the Intel Corporation Foundation. Intel's technology is the brain power for computers in your life. Intel, the computer inside.
For a complete set of Square One TV teacher resources, send a check for $9.95 to CTW School Services, Box SQTV 5, 1 Lincoln Plaza, New York, New York, 10023.
This is PBS.
Meet Ireland's musical ambassador,